Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Big Red is here ready to lead these fans to victory. They're eager to get this clash underway. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hilltoppers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Panthers offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Finds a little space. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. The inside handoff. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Parks. He's got his man across the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. grabbed behind the line. It's Riles. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Hilltoppers in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Brings up 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Parks. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. That brings them to within one.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got it behind the line. It's Burke. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Going for it all. He holds it in and nobody's close. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. They're going to run it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Davis will throw. Safe completion on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Panthers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Parks. Thrust that arm out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. He'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Park. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
The official says no good. And, guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Going to sling it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Lewis. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis looking to pass. Intercepted, number 19. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a connection. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back the very first.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way. This guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Davis will throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Topper. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program.
Looking downfield on first down.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, going up top. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
FIU pushing tempo. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Quick strike complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Florida International, 14.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner is stopped. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. On the move, it's Rodgers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Moving past the 25. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
To the air, it's Parks. Got the back over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Kane. Still on his feet at the 25. Flying out to the left. He's at the 30. He's at the slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
23, Florida International.
On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grab near the marker. It's Dawson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. FIU pushing tempo.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying...
Into the secondary on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads... And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Florida International, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Parks. The screen, he's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Bolden. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second down.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Middleton. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Price. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking downfield, it's Parks. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to the toss. That's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Parks. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give on the option. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
Western Kentucky, 23. Florida International, 21.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Davis will throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, WKU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points.
He leaves it with his back.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. On target. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Caught behind the line. It's McNeil. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. FIU pushing tempo. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
That's caught. It's McNeil. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Caught in the backfield. It's Burke. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
At the 36. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a...
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
He is counting his lucky stars there. So lucky that ball went out of bounds, and they're going to maintain possession because they've got to stay in field goal range at this juncture of the game in the 2nd half. Every play matters, and moving forward, you know this guy's going to have 2 hands on the ball.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Davis will throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll go to the ground. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Middleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the 1st down. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Touch pass on the run. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It's 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Go straight ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Power ahead. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Davis will throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Dawson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. FIU pushing tempo. Gonna look downfield again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's McNeil. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Stone. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Davis looking to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, my goodness, he spikes the ball on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs, totally losing track of the situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack.